Hey guys, I'm Kate. Welcome back to my channel, and I literally just had an idea for my Camp NaNoWriMo prep. I've never done this before, but I've like kind of thought about it before. I think I've said before. Wow. So for NaNoWriMo 2017, I got to be one of the municipal liaisons for my area, for the greater San Antonio area, and it was such a cool experience. And one of the things that was my responsibility while I was co-ML was to write pep talks for our Rhymos, and something about writing the pep talk ended up pepping myself up. So in the past, I've kind of noticed when I'm losing my energy for NaNoWriMo or camp, and I've just like attempted to write myself a pep talk just for me. But this time I was thinking, what if I wrote my pep talk before camp? Because I routinely struggle with about day 10. Day 10 is just, that time frame is just no good to me for some reason. And also right around day 20, it's like the end is still a little far away, even though I've come so far that it's like I need just a little bit something else. So today I have two pieces of paper. I have my fun multicolored pens, and I figured I would write myself pep talks in advance, thinking about why I want to participate in Camp NaNoWriMo, what I'm looking forward to with my story, and just reminding myself why I started doing this freaking thing in the first place. Since that's usually where my mind devolves to, is like, I can't believe you're doing this to yourself again. And shouldn't you have learned by now? So let's get to writing. Also, please do comment down below and let me know what the time frame is for you that you always tend to struggle with. What do I want to tell day 10 self? That's the question. Dear future self. So for me, something to keep in mind is that day 10 of Camp NaNoWriMo, because I'm counting by minutes this time and I'm only counting on the weekdays, day 10 means that I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 weekdays by 2 hours. So at that point, I should have 960 minutes towards my goal. Pep talk number 1, or pep talk for day 10. It's really interesting what I ended up writing, because my goal that's not the goal is to like give myself actual breaks, to not be writing on the weekends. I think this note was really focused on taking care of myself and reminding myself that like the whole point of Camp Nano and everything is to have fun with other people, like other people in my cabin, but also for me, this is the first time I'm gonna be working on a sequel, and just to get to enjoy the process of exploring these characters, not for the first time, but for the second time, in a way that's the first time for me. Does that make sense? Anyways, day 10, pep talk. Done. Now we have a new blank page. What color should I go with this time? I'm just realizing my pens are not in the rainbow order I like them in, so that's gonna have to be fixed. We'll go with green this time. It's a good color. Dear future self. I feel like this one's probably gonna be more in the vein of keep going, because again, once you're at the 20-day mark, you're really nearing the end, and it's just that last push of motivation you need, rather than like the staying focused on your goal. Like at this point, it's just like, okay, you can cross the finish line. It's in sight. You just gotta, you can do it. And day 20 note down. I am so excited. So this one did end up definitely being like, you got this, keep moving forward, and also just talking about how excited I am to read what I'll have written by then. Like, I love the first book, The Meridian Maps, and I have so many ideas right now for what to do for the second and third and potentially others, so like it'll just be fun to see how I play around with that in the future. Like I'm just, is that weird? Like I'm just excited for like to get to read it in the, I don't know, this isn't making sense. I'm excited. It'll be fun to see. I'm going to actually take these and put them on my wall. I'll have reminders of how much, you know, current me was rooting for future me, and I think that just helps. I think it's also nice to look forward to something, and it's kind of like, I love reading through, like I have my notebook with me, and it's always fun to read through the parts where I was like journaling about my travels and stuff. It's just cool. Like, look at this. I forgot that this was in here, but I did tarot readings. My May 21st tarot reading. This was like right after I met with Becca for the first time in LA, and I was like on the road and I did tarot readings in like these different national parks, and it was just, yeah. So in some ways, you know, writing yourself a letter, it's just cool. Anyways, okay, this might be the weirdest idea. I don't know. Do you guys do this? Do you write yourself pep talks? Or how do you give yourself pep talks? Do you also talk out loud to yourself? Because I have a lot of times where I'm just like, girl, get it together. So I think this is a kinder way of that girl get together pep talk. But yeah, please do comment down below. Let me know what you do. I would love to hear about it. And also, please do let me know if you actually end up writing yourself a physical pep talk. I would love to know about it. Also, let me know if you have parts within the story that tend to stress you out a little bit more. I know that I think part of the reason the 10th and the 20th are difficult for me is just because I'm in the middle parts of the story. Like, I've surpassed the first chunk of the story, which I'm really good at, and then I'm not yet at the wrap up ending of the story, which I also think I'm good at. Day 10 to 20 is like starting to get into like, hey, have fun with this middle part of the book. But yeah, comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you especially to some of my new patrons this month: Featherhell, Crystal Counterman, James Matthias Hinkle, Lou, and Adam Stevenson, and I will see you all with a new video very soon. Bye. For NaNoWriMo or Camp, Test 1, 2, 3.